Hey everybody, I just want to give you a quick update of the keto diet. About 3 weeks ago, my wife and I decided that we were going to go and try and change our lifestyle. Being a bigger person, I've dealt with my weight probably since um, probably the third grade, I think, was when I first remember being labeled as a fat kid. Um, and I've had some ups and downs. I've lost a lot of weight, but kind of plateaued around the 270 area. And, you know, don't gain weight or lose weight, but I've, finally decided I want to start losing weight. And my goal is to get down to about 220 pounds. But right now, I'm down 15 from when I started. I started at 274, and now officially today I am 259. So that's 15 pounds in 3 weeks, and it seems to be working pretty good. I've pretty stuck pretty true to it. When I first started, I did a little bit wrong. Just because I was like, oh, let's just eat a bunch of meat and protein, and that's all you need, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Just don't eat any carbs. I wasn't eating a lot of fat, which is weird because you think, hey, you eat fat, that wouldn't that make you fatter? But really, it doesn't. Major change. First thing I did was stop drinking sugary drinks. As a type 2 diabetic, it's been kind of a plague for me. That's kind of my vice. I love to drink sweet tea and Mountain Dew and all that stuff. But that stuff is pretty much what kills you, um, as far as sugar and carbs are concerned. Um, my my daily regimen, basically, I wake up every morning. I have a bro drink because I need caffeine, and I don't like hot coffee. So I drink a Monster zero sugar as well as an Atkins vanilla protein shake. Well, actually, I've been drinking the cafe caramel, which has about two net carbs in it, but it keeps you pretty full. They come in a little thing. They're about between $6 and $8 for a 4 pack. So I mean, it's pretty inexpensive for the week. Helps you get through stuff, and that's pretty much my breakfast every day. And then at lunch, I'll have some meat and cheese, and depends on what we have, some vegetables. I have found that I've tried pretty much all of the keto stuff, from the Slim Fast to the Atkins stuff, and Costco actually has um, some chocolate chip and brownie bars. They were like $20 for a box of 20 of them, but they're incredible. They're the closest thing that I've found on the keto thing that's been in a price range that I can afford, that is actually good. So, is keto right for you? As a type 2 diabetic, the main thing we're trying to do is get rid of my sugar intake. Carbs turn to sugar. Sugar makes you spike in blood sugar, all that. It's been a struggle. My A1C has been kind of out of control. I'm tired of being on all these crazy ass meds. Um, Sorry about that. That's my kid in the background playing Fortnite. But yeah, I've been on all these crazy meds, and for a while now, and I don't want to take pills anymore. I mean, I know I'm probably gonna have to take pills for a while, but for now, it's I'm trying to get to where I don't have to take as many, or my health is just overall in general. Now, at first week of keto, I got something called Keto Flu. Now, with Keto Flu, it's not like the regular flu. My stomach just felt like terrible after the first few days, because the goal is to get your body into ketosis. Basically, what ketosis is instead of burning carbohydrates for energy, it's going to burn the fat for energy. Um, and then that's when you start noticing you lose a lot of weight. I try and drink a gallon of water every day. I'm trying to stay away from diet drinks and that kind of stuff, but I do need caffeine. And I found a sugar-free Monster in the morning helps me get through the rough part of the morning. I work from 6 to 3 in the morning, so it's kind of a rough deal. Now, I've been pretty strict on it for the past 3 weeks. I've only had one cheat day, and that was last Friday. I went to Outback and I enjoyed a baked potato and a few fried mushrooms, but nothing major. Because I want to stay in ketosis. I did pay for it dearly yesterday. I was kind of keto sick again, but once you get past it, it's no. Once you get used to your body being in ketosis, and you get used to eating and drinking what's on uh, the regiment. Basically, most vegetables, with the exception of beans and that kind of stuff. Um, Olives are my favorite food. I also love peppers and onions, and those are all part of it. Mushrooms, any meat you can think of, as long as it's not fried, it'll work. Um, so you stick on that. I try and, I haven't started the intermittent fasting thing. That's the whole next step. It's just getting my body used to eating nothing but no carbs at all. I mean, I have a few carbs a day, but I mean, it's definitely um, a major change from before, to where I was eating 4,000 calories probably a day. You know, I love Chick-fil-A. I'd go there probably every other day, eat a few sandwiches, that kind of stuff. Now, I also have psoriasis, and I've had spots on my leg for years. And ever since I started ketosis, all my spots are kind of non-inflamed anymore, and they're kind of fading a little bit. They're not as flaky as they used to be, which is a positive thing. I have a lot more energy, um, and I'm not in the gym every day. Like, that's the one thing about this diet. You don't have to be in the gym every day to still lose weight. Now I am going to start exercising a lot more. It's just right now with school and working two jobs, and the band, and everything else. It's kind of a hectic thing. So I mean, I plan on getting back to it, but that's the cool thing about keto is, if you stick to it, you don't have to work out to lose weight. Now, I'm sure it would help, but I haven't really worked out at all, and in 3 weeks I lost 15 pounds. I mean, that's pretty good results. Um, Now, it takes a lot of discipline. I'm not gonna lie. Giving up bread and giving up sugar and fried foods and that kind of stuff is really hard, especially when your friends are like, "Hey, let's go eat here," and you're like, "Okay." You know, I eat a lot of chicken wings, and that's another good thing. As long as they're not breaded, chicken wings are perfectly fine. Most salsas are under the carb count anyway. I mean, of course, if you get those honey dipped or whatever, I'm sure those have a little more carbs in them. But standard buffalo sauce has pretty much no carbs. A cup of ranch dressing has 1 to 2 net carbs for a quarter cup. I mean, it's pretty legit. I mean, and I love chicken wings. So I mean, if anybody ever was like, "Hey, let's go get chicken wings," I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, let's do that," because I can stay to it as long as I don't have wing chips and a sweet tea to go with it, and or a bunch of beer. I mean, it's good. I mean, I know it's a journey, and I know I'm not there yet. 15 pounds is just a small number, but then it'll be 20, then it'll be 30, then it'll be 50. And when I'm at my goal, then I'll be like, hey, maybe I'll start eating carbs a little bit. But, I can't go back to the way I was if I want to stay around basically for my kids. I mean, that's the main thing I'm worried about, is being here for my kids' graduation and that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, you only have one life, so you might as well live it and try and make it as long as possible. So that's all I'm saying about keto. If you have any other thoughts or questions or anything like that, you can always hit me up on here or my Facebook. I'll be happy to answer things. And I'm just a normal guy. I'm not a fitness model telling you how great things are or what you need to buy and these protein shakes will do you in. I'm just telling you what works for me. And I mean, if you want to take my advice, cool. If not, that's cool too. But like and subscribe. But yeah, thanks for watching.